Nashville with RFD. And I got that job simply because of my horse experience. They didn't really have anyone on staff that had knowledge of horses, which is hard to believe because the whole channel or a lot of the channel was focused around horsemanship. So they had a marketing position available. I got that job, and they didn't have that position up until I started. So I kind of made my way there and did a lot of events, traveling. One of the weirdest jobs I had was taking Trigger and Bullet, who are Roy Rogers' dog and horse, and they're stuffed. And me and my best friend traveled the United States with those in a Penske truck.
No.
And we were like in our young 20s, and we had like a Visa card, and we just went from like different setups and had a blast. Like, it was so weird, but it was also so fun.
These
we met so many
taxidermy
people.
icons.
Yes.
Just like, that is so weird.
So,
That's
like,
something interesting.
I'm talking, I had some like weird jobs, but it was
Put that on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but it took us to places like the NFR and the AQHA museum. And so I was meeting people all along the way. And those events that I went with RFD, helped me learn about trade shows and setting up, talking to people about that sort of thing, the preparation that goes into that. And then doing marketing, doing some website things like writing show descriptions and social media. And then one day, my boss came to me, and this was on a Monday, and she said, "Hey, on Thursday, you're going to host a 1-hour live television show with Craig Cameron." And I'm like, "Oh, okay. Sure thing." I'd never done any television, but I had met Craig, and if you've met him, he's the easiest guy in the world to get along with. So he was my first guest on, I think it was like RFD TV Live, I don't know what it was, but it was a fantastic experience. He made me feel so comfortable. It was like he was leading the show, even though I was the host, but I could feel my heart beating out of my chest, but he was lovely. And after that, they asked me to host a show once a week. And then it turned into a daily show. And so every day I produced and hosted. It was me and another kid who did like my graphics and some editing. And we had a different guest every day. It was live. It was 1 hour, and it was all different topics. So like horse care, maintenance, health, and then horsemanship and anything that had to do with the horse industry. I mean, I was like looking in my tack room, and I used Western Horseman all the time to see like who's doing what, who would want to like come and promote their product or program. So I did that for about a year, and that was insane.
So cool.
I had
Lizzie,
no
I had no
idea.
idea.
Yeah.
Like, I always knew you were great in front of the camera for like the social media with Western Horseman and stuff, but of course you were tossed into being a show host.
Literally tossed.